Today we're talking about hair. The Philippines should hire me for some hair commercials. I would love to do it. Like, this is so fun! See if I can make it graceful. I'm dizzy. Please hire me. I would love to do that. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Jamie and we're talking about hair. Okay, so to start off, I am not a cosmetologist. I just like to do this stuff for fun. This is literally just what I've tried. My hair journey started in 2011 and I was like a junior in high school. I had cut my hair and that was the shortest it had ever been in like 5 years. Honestly, it wasn't that short. But my hair before that is always longer than my armpit. It's always longer than that and, you know, flowy. I'll put some pictures, you'll know. Anyway, I had cut my hair and it's the shortest I had ever gone in forever. I did everything that I could to make my hair grow longer. So the biggest thing that I did, and I still do today, I braid my hair. Not as often now, but before I would braid it every week or twice a week, and I would just have like these awesome waves for like a couple days. In high school, it was really bad. In the winter time, would straighten my hair every morning because it is always so cold in my house. I hate getting out of bed, but that's the only way I could get myself up at 6 a.m. because if I was cold, I would stay in my sheets forever. But anyway, so my hair was getting really damaged at the bottom, so I ended up chopping it off. It was a good thing for my hair, but not a great thing for my look, it felt. So I tried everything. I would probably only do it for a month at a time, these different things. The way I would try to make my hair grow is use bananas, eggs, avocado. What else have I used in my hair? Honey. I've used honey before on my hair. And honey is also antibacterial, just like castor oil, which I've also used on my hair. I've also used olive oil, almond oil, but castor oil and honey are both antibacterial, so it actually cleans the bacteria. It cleans my scalp too, and apparently honey lightens your hair. So I would do all those things to make it grow so much. I don't think any of those things really helped, but as far as like the shininess and like the health of my hair, I do think it helped. In 2012 though, I started working at Abercrombie, and that's when I noticed my head getting so itchy. And I don't know if I really blame this on the cologne that they spray throughout, but that's when I noticed. I started to hear the spray, and every time I would spray, I would feel my head just getting itchier and itchier, and like I'm trying not to like scratch it because I'm working. But that's when I noticed I had really bad dandruff. Let me just put a disclaimer out there because a lot of people associate dandruff with like being dirty, but I looked it up and it's actually an autoimmune, like an immune system kind of disorder where it's not really curable either. I would wash my hair as soon as my scalp dried. Chunks, literally, I'm not even exaggerating, this much of dead skin just layered on top of my head. And then same thing on this side, a little bit smaller. So I started to look into it more and I found this thing called, like, I think it's called seborrheic dermatitis, seborrhea, something like that. And I like told my dermatologist in 2016 that's what I thought it was called, and she's like, yeah, that's literally just the scientific term for dandruff. And I was like, well, I guess I got dandruff. My mom was really scared that I had psoriasis. Don't think it's psoriasis because it's definitely like, there's a difference. I forgot what it is because I looked this up like 3 years ago. There's a difference between psoriasis and like seborrhea dermatitis. It was definitely dandruff. But it was like really bad. I would get like the waxy kind of dandruff in the back with like thick chunks, and then I would get like the skin flakiness in the front, which is it's just bad all around. Anyway, ever since then I had found out, like, you know, I couldn't just wash out the dandruff. I started doing everything to get rid of that. I've tried apple cider vinegar, I've tried white vinegar, I've tried lemons, I've tried salicylic acid on my scalp. 100% pure salicylic acid. If you're gonna try these things, they might work out for you for longer term, but this is how it worked for me. But regular shampoo and conditioner, as soon as it dried, I would have flakes again. Lemons, it would last until the next day. Apple cider vinegar and white vinegar, that would give me at least 3 to 4 days of a clear scalp. And then salicylic acid would actually give me the longest amount of like a clean scalp, I guess, for about a week. And lemon, not that bad. You can mix it with honey and make a mask out of it, and you know, just like make it this cute like hair mask kind of thing. But even if I washed it out, like I had to be really careful because it would leave pulp in my hair. So sometimes it would look like flakes, and I'm like, what's the point of having lemon in my hair if it's just gonna look like flakes anyway? No reason. I tried vinegar. It helped a little bit better. It was a lot easier to put in my hair. I just put it in a spray bottle, sprayed my scalp, and left it for, you know, for maybe like 5 to 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And that helped quite a bit, but I would love to eat it with my lumpia, but I don't want to smell that in the shower. Salicylic acid, that one was the best. However, it took my mother 2 hours to use a Q-tip and put all of that salicylic in my hair, and I didn't want to sit for 2 hours every week just so I had a clear scalp. So at some point I had just given up and didn't really try anything new. I've tried Selsun Blue and I've tried Head and Shoulders. Selsun Blue was really good, but it would really dry out my hair. At this point, I had already stopped using conditioner because I thought that could be a reason why, is because I was leaving it on my scalp for so long. So I stopped using conditioner. I started using Selsun Blue. It would make my hair feel like straw. It would do really well for my scalp, but I was like, it's not worth, you know, putting the health hair at risk. So I was like, that doesn't make sense. So Head and Shoulders, it's okay for me, but it's not the best, but it's doable. And luckily after time it got a little bit better. It wasn't as like waxy in the back. I don't know how to also explain it without like sounding so disgusting. It's like oily dead skin. Like, I had finally accepted it. I was like already working full-time and like going to school and, you know, working on my degree, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to accept it. There's no cure for it anyway. Throughout like my high school and like into college, I would only wash my hair once a week, which actually is a good thing for your hair because the natural oils in it will moisturize it. But I don't know, that could have been a factor because there's just so much oil, so there's probably, you know, like that oily dead skin on the crown of my head. It could have been a factor. I started to wash it a little bit more often, and now I only wash it like twice a week, maybe still like once a week. I try not to wash it too often because I do want those natural oils to come out and moisturize my hair. I would pretty much just wash my hair, leave it, and when it would get oily and stuff, I would curl it, and that would give me, I would have 3 days of like pretty clean hair, and then once it got like really oily and like very noticeable, I would just curl it, and then that would give me like another 3 days. That's also a big reason why I started to getting into hair and like, you know, fixing it up and stuff. But yeah, anyway, it took a long time. So I also went to a dermatologist when I went to the Philippines in 2016. She gave me an ointment, which I was like, I'm not going to put ointment in my hair because I think it had to be put on daily or something like that. And I was like, my hair is gonna look oily, so like there's no point. Like, oily hair I feel like seems more dirty because that you can actually wash out. On top of the ointment, she also gave me a lotion to put in my hair, which it was a little bit better, but again, same thing, like my hair would get really oily. And she also gave me like oral tablets to take. I took one and I got sick, and yeah, that was, I just haven't taken them since. Now we are in 2019, and my friend had told me about this shampoo from Amazon. She was like, I don't know if it'll work, but I heard about this, try it out. I was like, girl, I'll try anything at this point. So this is what I got. This is Nizoral, and is that how you say it? Nizoral? Nizoral? I don't know, okay, whatever. This has helped so much. This has, you know when like YouTubers say like this has changed my life, like is it really that big of a deal? This really changed my life. I feel like it gave me so much confidence, you guys, because I'm gonna try to find pictures to put in here to show you my scalp, but look, there has been nothing since I first used this. Like in one use, I've already seen a decrease in like flakes, and it said to use it for 8 weeks. I don't know if it's been 8 weeks, but you have no idea like the relief I have because it's gone. I didn't think I would ever find anything to fix my scalp, and I found it. My friend told me about this. It's like, I love her. I was using Head and Shoulders, like I said. That one was just like, you know, it smelled the best. It didn't dry out my hair as much. And then I also had some like green apple shampoo from them, and that smelled really, really great. Also, now that I have run out of that one, I have this. I bought this at my mom's house. I got it was in a pack, and I didn't realize it said Curl Nourish. My hair is not curly at all. This is as much curl as you'll get, and it's only because it is in a bun for 2 hours this morning. This is what I use right now. I put a little bit of this in the palm of my hands. I rub my hands together so it kind of disperses as evenly as possible, and I wipe it off onto right here because this is the worst part. So I always shampoo this part first, and then I go to the back, get here, and then I move to the crown area, and I just like scrub vigorously, like pretty much bruising my scalp, honestly. I tried the inversion method once, which is you pretty much just flip over and let like all the blood flow go to your scalp and massage it vigorously, and it'll tingle a little bit. And you can use those like head massagers like this that go like this, or you can just like there's like a scalp massager on Amazon, like a silicone one, which is actually for shampooing your hair. And that's I make sure that I'm like very vigorous. I'm not scratching it with my nails, but I'm using my fingertips to just like really bring some blood flow to my scalp. And then once I wash that all out, I only do it once and that's it. And then I soak my hair in this. This is kind of the opposite. I don't shampoo the ends of my hair. I only shampoo the scalp. So if my hair was like 4 feet long, I would still only just shampoo the top unless it touched the floor. Because when I wash it out anyway, I wash it out like this and it all comes out through the bottom. So yeah. It also dries out the bottom of my hair if I did shampoo it. With conditioner, I do kind of the opposite because this part does get, the ends do get a lot more dry a lot faster because it's the part that's been out the most, the longest, I mean. So the way I would condition is that I would do the same thing, put some in the palm of my hands, rub it together, and just start from the middle and go throughout like this, and then kind of just, you know, I'm just doing all the motions as if I was conditioning my hair. Conditioning my hair, and you know, just pretty much do that. And then I would go to the top last with the least amount of product so that it doesn't get too oily at the top. So that's how I shampoo my hair. That's how I wash it, if you guys cared. And then if I was feeling like I really needed some like extra care for my hair, I would go in with olive oil and just coat it just lightly enough because I don't like putting any products in my hair. I like to go as natural as possible. I also just grew up not ever using products in my hair, so that's just kind of my thing. So I would just go in with some olive oil, just enough to make it shiny and not look wet at the same time, because I had just washed it, so I would need to wash it again if it looked wet because it looks dirty, you know, even if it's clean. So I would just do that, and then if I really had enough time, I would braid my hair in 2 sections, just split down the middle, and sleep like that, sleep on it, let it dry overnight like that. I don't usually ever dry my hair with a hair dryer unless it's like winter time, because in the winter time I would get sick if I love to live with hair. That's all I have for you guys today. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Like this video if you want shiny, luscious, thick hair. Share it with your friends and your family. Don't forget to subscribe and click the post notification so you never miss a video from me. Alright you guys, thanks for watching. See ya, suckers.